What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. And LeBron James and this Drake beef is getting very serious as Charlamagne, the guy from Breakfast Clubs, chimes in. Make sure you guys get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, thumbs up, like the video. Let's go. So, guys, we all know about Drake pretty much leaking that LeBron James has been cheating on Savannah James pretty much since he's known LeBron James. Now you have Charlamagne the guy chiming in, asking Drake, why are you this petty? Maybe there's a little bit of understanding from both sides of this, okay? And that's just my opinion, because you got to look at why Drake would do such a thing. So we already know that Drake and LeBron James go way, way back. And supposedly Drake was running the two-man operations where LeBron James would go to Canada to cheat on his wife with Caucasian women. And, he's in the media and universally known to be this black king with a black queen by his side. And the optics of this is that LeBron James has his perfect resume, but Drake is here to expose it, because what did LeBron James do? LeBron James goes on stage in the middle of the world pretty much dissing Drake. Kendrick Lamar is destroying him. LeBron James decides to go crip walk and dance with his buddies, and Drake's like, whoa, what are you doing? You must forgot, man. I got the song Forever that I made, in honor of you, right? I got, your son, had the heart attack. I welcome y'all on stage. And Drake strikes me as a guy that is going to be as genuine as possible unless you wrong him. Now, there are the things about Drake where he obviously tries to hook up with women he's friends with. So that's another situation. But I'm talking about him and LeBron James, man. You got a relationship with the greatest player, in basketball, the greatest player in the world right now. And LeBron James turns his back on you. So I think that personally, man, Drake, obviously being a light-skinned kid or light-skinned guy from Canada, he isn't going to take, he's not going to take kind to that, because LeBron James is supposed to be his homie. He's supposed to be his friend. So I think that Drake got in his feelings. He saw LeBron James. Out of everybody that was dissing him, it always hurts the worst when you are more loyal to somebody that does something like that to you, and you've been nothing but a genuine friend. That's what I'm saying. And you guys see here right away where it says, while LeBron James and Drake used to be close, the two have seemingly been at odds as of late, amid the ongoing beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, that is. After LeBron attended Kendrick's pop-up concert in LA last year, it started to appear as though a rift was forming between the two. Now, I'm going to pause and ask you guys, like, what would you do if you guys were Drake? Who's right, who's wrong here? Should Drake care? Should LeBron James care? I mean, seriously, like, if it's me, I'm seething. I'm pretty frustrated with LeBron James. I am. I'm pretty frustrated with LeBron James that he would, do something like this to me. And I'm a stand-up guy. That's just how I'm taking it. The only thing I will say is that, Drake is he's very good at the indirects and the subliminals, right? But I do feel like it's bro code. Like, you can say a lot, but you can't rat on your mans, man. You can't be like, man, you've been cheating on your wife all these years and the whole world thinks you public. I mean, come on, Drake. Like, that's it. But at the same time, I'm like, come on, LeBron. Like, come on, LeBron. You can't do your mans like that when you know you've been doing XYZ behind closed doors with a multitude of women, and Drake's been there pretty much setting everything up. So it just, like I said, guys, you can see both sides here, right? So on the popular podcast, Brilliant Idiots, which is created by comedian Andrew Schultz, he had the guest appearance of Charlamagne the Fraud. I do not like Charlamagne the God at all, guys. I think that he's an idiot. But this is what Charlamagne had to say, because when Charlamagne speaks, apparently a lot of people like to take privy to this because he's some type of black civil activist that really is not an activist. Okay, this is what he had to say. For you to do this and come out and say, hey, don't make me tarnish your public image, then saying something about LeBron cheating on his wife in a DM, and then to hit up academics and say it was fake, then post later and say, I thought this through. Why are you this petty? Charlamagne is asking this, but I'm asking Charlamagne this. Why don't you try to guess why Drake is being petty, sir? Why don't you try to guess why Drake is saying the things that he's saying? Truthfully. Because I feel like once you do that, and if you're a fair person, if you're solid, you're gonna say, damn, I kind of can understand why, Drake may have said something like this. Do I feel like Drake could have said something else? I imagine that Drake has a lot of dirt on a lot of people, first off. And, I just think that Drake could have hit LeBron James in a different manner than, this. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to mess up the family, man. Personally, you don't have to mess up the family or let somebody else leak this, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's probably what Drake tried to do with the DM exchange. But I, as a man, you still have to have respect in war. I understand most people like an eye for an eye. Your gloves off, my gloves are coming off too. But there are just certain things I feel as a man. And funny story, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth here. My own brother, check this out. Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Like, my own brother, I had a high school sweetheart, the mother of my child. I was dating her 8 years. 8 years from high school, junior year, up until whenever we split, right? That very first time I stepped out on on my girlfriend at the time, right? My brother gets mad at me and literally tells her. Because you can imagine, man, obviously we bounce back. Our relationship is just, I don't disclose my business, right? But, man, sometimes it be the people that you grew up with, your blood, your family. It don't matter, man. And he did that, and it caused a lot. And needless to say, we are no longer together. But it wasn't from that, guys. It wasn't from that. But, man, like, people will do the most to hit you at your lowest, especially the people closest to you. That's why LeBron James, if you're going to do your dirt, man, you're better off just doing it by yourself or letting your clutch representatives conduct business the way that they normally do, because it's not worth the family dysfunctional situations. It's just not worth it, man. And I actually like their family. I love, how strong Savannah James is. She's raised two very intelligent young men. They seem very happy, very pure, wholehearted, happy. Their daughter is, it seems, very well taken care of and very smart. So, man, like, when you're by somebody's side, no matter how much money and fame is coming with it, at the end of the day, man, you're going to be human. And I know a lot of people are going to say, because even I'll say this, like, you're not going to really find another LeBron James, right? I mean, seriously, a black billionaire that's still in his prime pretty much, as far as his age-wise, not on the court, but he's just now about to hit 40. He has the rest of his life to live. And who knows what they have been going through internally for these last years. There's been a lot of accusations on LeBron James. People saying that he has another child somewhere, like all kinds of stuff, right? So, man, this is going to be something to watch. Knowing LeBron James, he'll probably get ahead of this and figure out, what's going on to calm Savannah James down. But, as a woman, as a black woman, because LeBron James apparently likes to play with the snow, Savannah James has to be furious. No, let me tell you something about women. Women do not like for their business to be leaked, bro. They don't care what you do sometimes. They don't care. But once it gets out into the public and they, like, every woman wants to feel like their man is just Mr. Perfect. I get that. In the world we live in, I don't think no one's perfect, but I damn sure don't think a man of LeBron James' status and men who aren't nowhere near that status. I mean, hell, broke men cheat. Why would LeBron James be, y'all think he's an anomaly? Like, come on, guys. Like, this is the best basketball player in the world. Savannah James knows what's going on. She knows that it's a process. LeBron James does well with covering his tracks, and so does Drake. But high-end people, A-list celebrities, they do the same type of behaviors. They act the same. Guess what, guys? They're going to do these type of things. Like, they're going to know the ins and the outs of everything, which gives Drake so much leverage, because if I'm LeBron James, I don't know what Drake knows. I don't know what Drake knows. And he could potentially leak more. So if I'm LeBron James, I'm calling Drake privately. Let's talk like men, bro. I'm sorry. It ain't worth my family. So I hope that LeBron James' ego, doesn't get the best of him, because right now it seems like Drake is ready to play with fire. I mean, after the whole Kendrick Lamar thing, and you guys got to think, how you guys think Drake going to feel when Kendrick Lamar performs at the Super Bowl? I mean, it's just going to reignite everything. Kendrick Lamar still is out for blood. So these feelings here are going to become more amplified and more intense towards LeBron James. Hopefully LeBron James can get out here and jump on it though. Says here, while the post allegedly isn't legitimate, LeBron James has yet to respond to the shots from Drake on the Fighting Irish freestyle. I mean, name the freestyle out the Fighting Irish. Come on, this dude Drake is very, very calculated, like I told you guys. Consider how close the two were before Drake's beef with Kendrick Lamar. It will be interesting to see where things go from here. And those are my sentiments exactly. I mean, damn, like that boy Drake, hey, he will get the last lick because he's that petty. I mean, he's an MC, for crying out loud. He's an actor. He's very good at like controlling the speed of his counter punches. What do you guys think about Charlamagne the frauds coming out here and speaking up on LeBron's behalf? Do you feel like Drake violated? Do you feel like LeBron violated? Where do you stand? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.